This is why you shouldn't do things because others are doing. If they succeed, will you succeed? Story time. There are these two best friends, Angela and Lovett. They lived together in a small town where they run a big wig and eyelashes store. They were so hardworking and never joked with their business. People came from outside and within town to patronize them. They were so popular that they were nicknamed the Wig Ladies. One day, a lady named Joy came to buy wig from them and was marveled by how customers were trooping in and out of their shop. She said to herself, this business must be a lucrative one, and these ladies are really cashing out big. She made up her mind to start her own wig and eyelash business. So she asked Angela and Lovett to put her through the business. They agreed to help her by introducing her to their supplier. The three ladies fixed a date for the meeting with the supplier. The dates came and they all went to meet with this big supplier. When they got there, they were greeted by this big mansion, the wig supplier's house. Joy was overjoyed but nervous. There must be money in this business, she thought. The wig supplier welcomed them with warmth and smiley face. Joy told her her dream of owning a big and flourishing wig store, just like Angela and Lovett's. The wig supplier brought out so many cartons of wigs and eyelashes, presented them to Joy and refused to take money from her. Inside those cartons were chewing gums and a bottle of perfume. The wig supplier went ahead to explain what the gums and perfume were meant for. Joy must chew one of the gums and spread the perfume on the wigs every morning before attending to her customers. Joy was baffled. She asked why she had to do that every morning before attending to her customers. The wig supplier's mood changed. She became so angry, and what she said next to Joy left her speechless. Part 2. The wig supplier now said to her in a commanding tone, the unique scent of the perfume will attract lots of customers. Any customer that wears their wig will start experiencing strange things in their lives. Why the chewing gum was to initiate more members into their coven. That is, more people would want to start their own wig business, and she, Joy, would introduce them to the wig supplier. The wig supplier went ahead to tell Joy that as long as she has stepped into her mansion, there is no going back. She must do what she's been commanded to do, or else. Hearing this from the wig supplier, Joy trembled and regretted her decision, but she can't back out now, except she wants to lose her life or her sanity. The other two ladies, Angela and Lovett, sat there and said nothing. Back to their base, Joy set up her business and carefully followed the wig supplier's instructions without any mistake, and boom, her business started flourishing. She was making more money than she ever imagined. People loved her and her wigs. Her worries left her. She didn't care about any consequences of her action anymore, as long as the cash keeps flowing in. But it wasn't too long before people began to murmur and complain. Tongues started wagging about Joy and her wigs because customers who bought her wigs started experiencing absent-mindedness, severe headaches, and unexplained anger. Rumor mongers started spreading rumors. People began to suspect her. The wig supplier somehow heard about the rumor and summoned Joy to her mansion immediately. She warned her that nothing should ever happen to that perfume bottle, as that's the source of their power, and she should continue with the morning ritual despite the rumor. Joy accepted and left. The complaint from her customers even grew worse. Some days later, Joy's younger sister came to visit her at her store. She got attracted to the design of the perfume bottle. The fragrance is even better. She tried to wear the perfume and mistakenly dropped the bottle. The bottle shattered. Remember that the wig supplier warned Joy never to let anything happen to the perfume, right? What she didn't tell her was what will happen if anything happened to the perfume bottle. As the perfume bottle shattered, Joy screamed, running towards her sister. The whole store was filled with this strange vapor. She remembered the warnings of the wig supplier and panicked. Suddenly, she began removing her wig, tore her clothes, scattered her shop, and then ran outside. Her sister and passers-by chased her after her. She was enveloped by a dark magic from the perfume, and it drove her to madness. The whole neighborhood was thrown into chaos, and the truth about Joy's wigs spread all over. Angela and Lovett, hearing what happened to Joy, distanced themselves and acted as if they never knew Joy. Instead, they reached out to Joy's customers, offering them discounts and compensation, thereby converting them to their customers. As Joy wandered the neighborhood in her deranged state, Angela and Lovett repented and went back to their good ways, using Joy's predicament as a lesson. Gradually, their business began flourishing again. I hope you learned one or two from this story. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and follow for more. Bye.